Hello everybody, this is White Wolf. I hope you're having a great day. This video is for people who feel unworthy, that you feel like you're not good enough, that you feel like you're not gifted enough. Why am I not manifesting? Why am I not tapping into more transcendence, more higher vibratory nature? How am I not reaching my goals? How am I not doing all the things that have been spoken over my life? And I'm here to tell you that you are doing all the things that have ever been spoken over your life. Every information that you got, every piece of prophetic words that you've ever had in your life, you know for a very fact that it is happening, it is here, it is now. All of your goals, all of your disappointments, all of your disagreements, all of your resistance to your vibration, you have realized that it's initiated you thus far. It has helped you reprogram your mind. It's helped you reprogram who you are. When you awaken, you truthfully have to relearn everything that you've been taught, everything that you've been fed, everything that you've ever heard about life, about yourself, everything. And you've had to look in the mirror and you've had to see yourself in a different light. And it's just that choice. Are you going to listen to the light, or are you going to listen to the dark today? Are you going to allow those negative thoughts to redirect your day? Are you going to let what people say about you determine who you are? Because you are stronger than you think. But it's the act of thinking which gets us lost. It's the act of thinking. We can think a lot of things, we can believe a lot of things, but knowing is powerful. So once you know who you are, once you're planted in who you are, and you have this overwhelming presence that I can be whatever I want to be, and you just have to be open to the change. You have to be open to what is being presented, and you have to just flow with life. Because if you don't flow with life, you're just going with it. You're kind of flying by the seat of your pants, and you don't know which direction to go. You don't know what to do. You don't know what is in store for you. You don't feel like you have a sense of alignment. So even if you have to orient yourself into a routine where you get up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, start meditating, start focusing and aligning and envisioning and prophesying your future. But what you're doing is that you're placing the energy of that future right in the present. So if you're placing your attention and your awareness on your intention, on the very fact that I can create everything now, I can create everything here, I can debunk all of those limiting beliefs, I can debunk what people said about me, I can truly take the myth out of the illusion. I can take the illusion out of the myth that has been a reoccurring life pattern that has been slapping me in the face for many years. It just keeps coming. It keeps slapping me in the head. But it's not true. And now you don't have to fight it out like you're a boxer. You don't have to fight it out anymore. That's not how I fight, but I'm just kind of giving you an example. The thing is that if we keep fighting, if we keep giving our allegiance to our unworthiness and stop fighting it, even if we have to feel the unworthiness to get a sense of healing, because that's a good exercise too, because you can say something positive over and over and over, and this is where empowerment comes in and positive reinforcement comes in. But if you don't heal the scab's always going to come back. You keep ripping it off too early, it's just going to come back. So if we stop shoving our insecurities under the rug per se, we can allow ourselves to really open ourselves to transcendent healing. But the only way to do that is to realize that we are living our life based upon our happiness is our success. Our success is our intention. And then our intention becomes our goals. And then our goals become signals that are out in the ethers. Another gateway, another window, another portal into another prophetic existential reality, because we're choosing to change our internal journey, our internal reality. We're choosing to change how we feel inside, because now we're tapping into the soul. We're not tapping into the body or the mind. Now, changing our mindset is the first thing that we have to do, but then it becomes more than that. It becomes more than just changing our mindset, but it's changing the energy and realizing, tapping into a higher energy. Sometimes we have to go through the lower energy. And it feels like we're going through a peak experience and also a valley experience, and then a valley experience through a peak experience. And then once we get past those peaks and those valleys, we allow ourselves to unction into a maintainable awareness. We're able to maintain the frequency. We're able to frequently maintain the frequency. See what I did there? But you have to sustain it. It's like a workout regimen that you have to sustain, or a diet that you have to sustain. I feel like I have to sneeze, so. Isn't that weird when you have that feeling of a sneeze and it comes on, but it doesn't happen? Sometimes it's just allowing ourselves to ease into the vibration, ease into the grace, ease into the relaxation. Relaxation is something that is essential when you want to tap into more worthiness, tap into more empowerment, because now you're not making an obstacle out of your goals or out of the way that you want to change your belief system or the way that you want to go about life. You're not making it an obstacle course. So when we change the obstacle course of our life and we make it like a nice little playground, we're on the swing 1 minute, we're on the monkey bars 1 minute, we're on the slide 1 minute, but you have to make it fun, or else it's not going to be fun, and then it's going to be tough and rigid, and it will feel very frustrating when you're trying to achieve whatever you want to achieve your worthiness or anything like that, because it's going to feel rigid, because there's restriction, compression, closed-mindedness, and you're not wanting to get out of your shell. And then you have messy moments, which is okay to have messy moments. We all do. Anybody in the spiritual community that says that they don't have a messy moment here and there is lying to themselves, because we all have them. Temper tantrums, exorcisms, whatever you want to call them. You might go in your room and just want to go nuts on the pillow or something, or scream into the pillow. But that is not frowned upon, because that's all included. It's inclusive because you find acceptance in that, because now you're truly accepting yourself in a way that you've never done before. You're accepting your dark aspects, you're accepting your light aspects, you're accepting the fact that you can't do anything about your limiting beliefs, so you give your power away and say, okay, limiting belief, fuck you, I'm done, I'm good. It's like a roommate, you kicked it out. Now you realize that your emotions are not here to pummel you to the ground. They're not a bully, they're actually your friends. And emotions are not unsafe. Emotions are not unsafe. They are the safest thing. And then you realize that, oh, the only way that I can feel worthy is determined about how good I want to feel about this moment. How I can perfect the moment, how I can perfect the experience, how I can truly hone in everything and have new beginnings every day. Like the other day, you can do simple stuff like getting a crystal, or I got an acorn. It was in my shoe while I was cutting wood. So I grabbed this acorn and I buried it into the ground and I spoke blessings into it. And I said, this is a new time. This is a new beginning. This is new ground that you're immersing yourself to, right? So you can put everything that you ever want in a ball of energy. You can do this clearing energy, but for the sake of this video, let's just talk about all the things you want in your vortex. I want this job. I want this relationship. I want this type of wealth. I want these type of animals in my life, these pets that I want in my life. Put everything there. This is your dream board. This is your vortex. This is your absolute reality. And you're settling down the infinite reality, because that's what you've been doing. You've been doing the infinite reality for quite some time, and that's getting old. So place your attention, put everything in there as if it's a box full of notes or a suggestion box. This is your suggestion box, okay? So you put it there. I want this, I want that, I want desire, I want passion, I want to be lifted off from this, I want to be cleansed from this. Put it all there, and then let it go and send it back to the sun, and put faith upon it. Release the doubt, release the tension, and allow yourself to dream again, to be innocent again, to be youthful in your spirit. Now that all of that, whatever it was, change, not letting go, triggers, emotional guidance system, maybe resentment towards your parents or anything like that, you put it all in there, or your goals even, because now they're all commingling with each other, and now they're going to counterbalance each other out, and they're going to come into union and come to an understanding with each other, because you've given your allegiance up to it. You're not giving your power away to it. So now you can just throw it back into the sun, and now it's sent out into the ethers, and you finally let it go, and now you can live your life again. And you can make this even a challenge. You can make it a 30-day challenge if you want to. So say for 30 days, I'm going to put everything in this ball, whatever it is, my name, my hair, my body, that I'm not happy with. I can put everything in there, and I can send it back to the sun and let it go for 30 days. You can do that. You can wake up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, meditate, think good thoughts. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be receptive. Allow yourself to just be. And for 30 days, you can do this exercise. And I promise that if you feel like you don't have can-do power, you will have can-do power. If we keep going about this with a defeated mentality, we're always going to be defeated instead of the victorious. Instead of being peasants, now we can be kings and queens. We're made in the image of God, and we are God and goddesses. So it's time that we realize of our God nature that we have the power to empower and to overcome and to reshape our energy. So thank you guys for this video, for this brief video, and I hope that it blesses you. I hope it changes your life, and I hope that you took a lot from it. And this is White Wolf signing off, and so it is. Blessings.